Hi. Do you like my shirt? Look at my shirt. It says being normal is boring, and like it's the Marilyn Monroe blowing a bubble. Me and my best friend Tiffany, the one she does my custom press on nails. Me and her love the bubble blowing, the bubbles. I think it's so cute. Aren't the colors fun? I went to Key West and they had like this t-shirt shop, and you can pick your shirt and then you pick the image and then they like put it on the shirt, and it's really cool. Anyway, so I thought those went really well together, but now it's too big. I lost a bunch of weight, so now it don't fit. Anyways, I gotta show y'all something. Okay, so hi everybody. Hey Sarah. Hey Amanda. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so hey Jessica. I'm so glad my friends are here. I just created a video where I was talking about, I was like, I should not be out here teaching makeup to no damn body. I ain't got no business, because I started this on accident. Anyways, started listening to your podcast and I'm obsessed. Thank you, Alana, for listening to the podcast. We have a new episode every Monday. So if you missed yesterday's episode, you can listen for free anywhere you get your podcast. Spotify is free, and then Apple Pod, just wherever. And you can listen for free. And then there's like the Patreon or whatever. So anyways, I don't know if you guys know this, but first of all, we're going to do makeup together just like every day. And then tonight I'm going to do a live over in Facebook. Podcast title, you might want to know that might be helpful. It's called The Dating Detectives, and it's me and my co-host Hannah. I'm a private investigator. She is an armchair sleuth. She's a comedian, and we talk to guests about their dogfish, which is a term I came up with, kind of thinking along the lines of like catfish, but these people are who they say they are. They just lie, and they lie. Boy, they be lying. Anyways, these people tell their stories of like these con men, liars, scammers. It's a whole big thing. So if you're a true crime girly like me, we call it true crime light because there's not a lot of murder. There's some murder. But anyways, if you're a true crime junkie, a true crime girly, go check out The Dating Detectives. Thank you for listening. Okay, if you buy makeup from me, I don't know if you guys know this, but you have a loyalty link. So when you create a Saint account, so this is the one compact cream makeup, and I'm like, ooh, that is makeup. It's so cool, right? And these are magnets. So all these shades, you just comment match. I'll tell you what shades to get. All these shades are individual. They got the name on the back of it and the ingredients. There's only 11 ingredients. They're clean. One of them is beeswax, really good for your skin. Anyways, lying like a dog that just ate Sunday dinner, girl. Yes, that's right. They lying like a dog that just ate Sunday. I love that. If you're caught up on The Dating Detectives, you can join the Patreon. It's like $5 a month, but then we have a $9 a month tier, which is like ad-free listening. But our ads are really good. We're advertising with Skims now, which the bra, like the Kardashian, like underwear stuff. But I was real skeptical because I'm like, I've always been a big girl and I'm like, nothing's going to fit me. Like they say large, but really that means small, but they're actually really good. So we have Delete Me, which like takes your information off the internet. We have Skims. We have, the cooling mattress, what are they called? The NASA sheets. Anyway, so I think that you'll like the podcast either way. Okay, so this is the makeup comment match. I'll tell you what shades to get. When you sign up when you get an account with me, it gives you a link. And anytime you purchase makeup, you can use your point. You earn a point per dollar, and then you get free stuff. This is from the loyalty shop. Like you can use your points towards free makeup or whatever. This is the modular palette. This is kind of like this one, but it comes apart. So if you're someone who's like, I need a mirror on the second, you can take your like bottom part, like let's say it's eyeshadows, and put it on top and use the mirror. And then it's a magnet. It's magnetized. So it's really fun. I have Skims bodysuits. I buy more Skims, but I'm Canadian. It's expensive. Oh, I didn't think about that. I really like the Skims. And when I was 300 pounds, y'all you can't find nothing. But now they have like Khloe Kardashian's line, Good American. They have clothes that fit even like bigger sizes, which I'm so grateful for. I don't know where they were when I was that size, but now everybody's like leaning towards more inclusivity, which I really like. Anyways, okay, so we're going to build this palette together. I'm going to show you how to so this is one of the things you can get in the loyalty shop. So if you're one of these girls who wants the palette, it's still a magnet. It's the same as this. It just comes apart. So we're going to build this together and do our makeup out of this. So when you comment match and you get a color match from me, I will send you the shades, I'll tell you what shades to get for your highlight and contour, okay? So the highlight and contour is like, I know 20-year-olds have taken over the internet by storm, and they're like, let's do highlight and contour. And then when, like, I'm 41 and I'm looking at them going, girl, you don't need contour. Gravity, you don't even know what gravity is yet. Like, you don't learn that until college. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't need contour, but whatever. It's fine. Like, listen, you do what you want. Ain't your mama. Contour if you want. Anyways, it seems a little discouraging for us older ladies in our 40s and beyond or whatever. And we're like, 20-year-olds are doing contour. So then it's discouraging to us because we're like, if 20-year-olds are doing it, we can't do it. We shouldn't do it. Excuse me. That bubbles. At 64, I have contour. Yeah, we can contour at any age. So don't be discouraged. So the first thing that I'll match you to, like when you comment the word match, the first thing I'm going to look at is your 3 main shades, foundation, concealer, contour, okay? So highlight and contour, and then a foundation shade, basically. So just comment match, don't be scared. I'm going to take this 3D brush, and I'm going to tap into my contour shade. I'm picking it up on the tips of those bristles. This is where everybody goes, oh my gosh, that's so scary. Not the contour. Look, see how I have my light source in front of me? And when I turn, I have these angles. We don't always have a light source in front of us, right? So without that light source, our contour is going to be this, okay? So right now I have a light source. It's creating the angles. Without the light source, this is my angle. This is my shadows, right? So I'm stamping my contour right where the light source is creating those shadows. If you want to cheat and put your contour a little bit higher, and then you could pretend like your cheekbones are higher, that's fine too. We can cheat. That's what's cool about highlight and contour. You do what you want. You can put a little bit higher. It's fine, right? So the idea is we are creating structure. Like, for instance, the Lord, he forgot my cheekbones. So I have to pretend cheekbones. It's fine, Lord. He can hear me. I don't know why I'm whispering. But the Lord, it's fine. Like, I ain't mad at it. But anyways, he also invented contour. So it's fine, Jesus. We're good. We're good. He knows. Anyway, so if you need to create cheekbones, or like you have a round face and they just hidden under those cheeks, which I know all about. When I was 300 pounds, I had all kinds of cheekbones under all that. And like, you just have to kind of put your contour there and pretend. So you can either just enhance what's already there or freaking pretend, right? So I like to do contour here around my, like right here at my hairline. If you have a shorter forehead, the distance from the top of your eyebrow to your hairline is a little bit smaller. You don't got to contour, or if you got bangs, or if you just don't freaking want to, then don't. Like, I ain't your mama. Do whatever you want. This is like a choose your own adventure makeup, but it's also don't follow the trends, follow your confidence. Do what makes you confident. He didn't give you them cheekbones so you could help us find them too. The Lord knew what he was doing. I said, I make the joke that when I was growing up, when I was in school, I got straight A's, honor roll. Like, I was a goody two shoes. I never skipped class, but on it'd be like A, straight A, principal's honor roll, talks all the damn time, talks too damn much, whatever. And I was like, damn it, like, I can't just get a good report card. And so I'd get in trouble for talking. And then I said, one day I got like, people started following me, and like my platforms kind of blew up or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I said, thank you, Lord, for blessing me with this opportunity to whatever. He said, I ain't blessing you, I'm blessing them. I said, so he gave me this mouth on purpose. So yeah, he gave me no contours or no cheekbones so I could show everybody how to contour. Okay, so as you can see, contour doesn't have to be scary. If you are someone who applies, like, I know when I first saw this makeup, I was like, that's so stupid. Because the girls were applying, they were taking their contour like this, and it was like real heavy. And I was like, how are you supposed to blend that? Because it's cream makeup, right? But with the cream makeup, this melts right into your skin. We're not trying to drag this and like paint evenly over a wall, right? He gave me too many chins, and I'm not gonna. If you got too many chins, listen, hold on, Jessica. I'm gonna save this, come make a video. If you got too many chins, do this. Like, make them, I lost weight, so I have less chins now. But you see that right there? You take that contour shade. That's what you do with the chins. That's what you do. So that when you're relaxed, like when you're released like this, that shadow, like that cool gray ashy tone. Just tap that on there all willy-nilly. Now it looks like a shadow. See what I mean? It's really cool. So do this number here and just like tap it on there. Okay? I'm telling you. I know I lost weight, so now I don't have like, I know it's not a good example, but you just tap that contour right on them chins, girl. And did y'all know when you take a picture, if you do this and you're like, oh my God, I have so many chins in that picture. Here's a trick. You go up, out, down, so that you create this. So when you're, instead of like this, I can't see if I'm doing it right. So instead of like this, you go up, out, down. You feel like an idiot, but your pictures will come out good and you'll have like this little curve right here. See what I mean? There's this, and then there's that. I'm telling you, I don't remember where I learned that from, but you look like it. You feel like an idiot, but you look great in your pictures. And then you don't have to walk away feeling like, I got so many chins in my pictures. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna do a video on that. Hold on. Let me write it down. Where's my pen at? I gotta do a video on that. Cause I got people asking me all the live long day, had like pictures and stuff. I'm gonna show you. Turtle move. It's true. Hold on. Oh. That's the water timer. That means drink your water, fools. Drink your water, fools. Or as our friend Quimby says, drink your water, heifers. And I put that on my merch. So if you go to the Freedom Barbie merch store, you see a shirt. It says, drink your water, heifers. If you're offended by that, then you in the wrong group. Anyways, okay. So contour, it's not scary. We're going to blend this in. This still ain't, you can blend it as you go, just by pressing it. So this makeup that I use, it's kind of novel, right? And it's like, it's very gimmicky. That's what I thought. And so when you see this, you're like, oh, great, just another product that's not going to work, right? Yes, Tyra Banks, America's Next Top Model. That's probably where I learned it. America's Next Top Model taught me a lot. And I'm not crazy about Tyra Banks after watching that, but she all right. I don't got to be friends with her, so it's fine. Excuse me, except I've had kids, so I'd be a cow. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Not a cow? Don't say that, Amanda. Put dollars in the swear jar. I'm start collecting Venmo. You say bad things about yourself, you have to Venmo me $1 or $12, however, whatever. I don't know. Okay. So contour, I know it looks a little bit scary. We're a little bit intimidated by it because it's dark. And so when there's something on our face, like our brain's instinct is to go, oh, that's dark. Let's wipe it away. Heifers haven't had a calf yet. Oh, well, Lord Jesus. Well, I did not even think about that. Amanda, thank you. I don't know nothing about farm animals. So there's that. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. If you're offended, you're in the wrong group. Sorry. Listen, I am all about like encouraging y'all, but if I say drink your water, heifers, it means drink your damn water, fools. My skin don't look pretty. My skin, I can't do nothing. Girl, drink your water. Are you drinking water? No, I drink my coffee and my soda. Drink your water, Lord. You broke Mackenzie's brain. She really did. I was like, oh. Because I have ADHD, so I was already on the next thing. Anyways, okay, so contour, we immediately see like this dark color, and our instinct is to wipe it off. So our instinct is to, right, like press and yank and start like blending. Blending with this makeup is pressing into the skin. If you start wiping, you're going to be blotchy as hell. You're going to look like, instead of paint, you're going to look like where they do the sponging on a, it's going to look light and dark and splotchy and weird. You're going to look, it's going to look crazy, okay? So we're just going to press. And if you're like, oh no, that's too dark or too much, get a fluffy brush, like your blush and this brush, and just lightly dust like this. Because the fluffier the brush, remember we had that brush blitz last week, and I was telling y'all the fluffy party girl brush with the bendy, this is like the party animal, and she's very light and sheer and airy. She's going to give you light, sheer, airy coverage because she's very chill, right? So if it's too much, so you really can't mess this makeup up. Okay. Y'all, I'm slow sometimes. Don't judge me. Listen, the blonde gets to me sometimes. Okay, so contour. Again, this is the modular palette that you can get for free on the loyalty shop. Tip on bronzer, holding brush up and down like where sun hits, killer tip. Yes! Oh my gosh! Gina, I'm so glad. That's what I try to say. Like, bronzer, the sunshine falls from above and lands only on the high points. I'm so glad you found that helpful. Ah! I love when I say something and somebody's like, oh, that really helps. Okay, so contour, not so scary. Press to blend. Catherine, are you on here? Did you just accidentally hit the button or are you on here? Y'all see where it says Trively.art? She created a lot of my art in my office with like the Barbie shoes. I want to see if she's in here. I'll show you because I want, anyways, really cool. Like she did it's made of all Barbie shoes. If you want to see it, I'll show you. But all that silhouette is made with Barbie shoes. And oh, there she is. And that's made with Barbie shoes. Look, I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them what you had did. Hold on. Look. So this is made with Barbie shoes. So that's Catherine Trively. And that's what she made. And then this girl is made with Barbie shoes too. Isn't that so cool? Look, her eyelash is a sneaker. Tell me how cool that is. And then, so Maggie Lyon and Catherine Trively came together for this one. And then these two, they're little like, aren't they so cute? So that's Catherine Trively. And did you see my message, Catherine? She's talking about doing something with skulls. Y'all, my whole bedroom is skulls and skeletons. Like Barbie and then like vampire. See, like, I love vampire. I love the story of like vampires. Like, I'll show you this. So imagine like a Barbie girl, but also like this kind of style. This is my style. Like kind of funky, kind of crazy, kind of like a little bit of everything. And so that's kind of my jam. And like when like vampires, look, guys, you guys are gonna think I'm off my rocker. This is my little vampire shelf. Hold on. Look. Oh, Mackenzie Jean. Hold on, try to get it to turn. Come on. It's not flipping. It's not flipping. Oh, there we go. This is my little vampire shelf. Vampires are cool because like it's like the best love story of all time, right? Like it's better than Shakespeare. Like he's willing to, and Nosferatu, he was willing to like let the sun kill him so he could be next to his love, right? Anyways, and I love like on this one, I'm branded with like the vampire teeth. They're like plastic teeth, but they have like blood on them, which makes it funny. Anyways, so I'm off on a tangent, but Catherine Trively, she does the Barbie art and it's really cool. And now she's talking about doing skulls and my whole bedroom is like skulls and skeletons. And as a matter of fact, this is, I got this tattoo. She's like half woman, half like skeleton. So like half of her has skin and half of her is just the skull. And this represents like who we are underneath. Like we are all just skeletons and skulls underneath, right? So it's just like, when you think of bones and skeletons and skulls, it's just a representation of how we are all the same underneath. We all have this underneath. What we do, this is my version of like creativity and beauty and like, you know, using like what's in my brain to like, you know, bring it to life and make it art or whatever. And so that's what I love about skulls and skeletons is because that's who we all are underneath. But also, I'm a true crime girl, so I love like blood and guts and like bodies and stuff like that. I'm disgusting. Anyways, sorry, tangent. ADHD squirrel. Okay, so contour, like shaping our face, right? This is the modular palette. When you buy makeup, you earn points and you can use your points to get stuff like this. Get the new confetti, or is it sprinkles or confetti? Sprinkles. Lip oil. The lip oils are to die for. They smell amazing. You can get this. There's a new lip and cheek color that's only in the loyalty shop that I haven't gotten yet, so I need to call corporate and figure out what's going on. Anyways, okay, highlight, contour. So now let's do our highlight color. So the idea behind highlight and contour is contour is dark. So this is like pushing back stuff. The bright, see, dark, light, like contrasting, creating dimension. The light color is going to come forward. So we want the brightness to be like kind of right here. Kind of think alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. Like my 6th grade chorus teacher used to say. She say, open your eyes, be alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. And this is the same woman who, when Princess Diana died, she was wearing makeup that was like really powdery. And so she was crying, right? It was the death of Princess Diana. And I remember seeing the streaks through her powder makeup, and that stuck with me forever. I didn't get into makeup at that time, but later on I remembered that, and I was like, I never want my makeup to look like that. And so I was always trying to be really careful about like my makeup being powdery and like kind of weird or whatever, because it's like the crypt keeper, right? So anyways, when I found this makeup, I was like, oh, it doesn't do that. So this is like, if you cry, I'm a crier, don't judge me. Or if you like swim, if you sweat, whatever, like it's not waterproof, but it's not waterproof, okay? Though it'll just bead on top and then you can like, whatever. Excuse me. So this, excuse me, bright color, we're pressing in, and this goes in your Scuba Steve goggles. So if you're new here, we have a friend, his name is Scuba Steve, and inside Scuba Steve goggles, we put our bright color. Okay, so our brightness goes inside here. So kind of right here in these little corners. And I don't jam a bunch of product like in the bags under my eyes. Like you can dab on there, but whenever you come right here in the corner, come down and under the bag. And then if your under eye bags are discolored, we can correct with very, very little product. And instead of trying to put concealer, which don't ever conceal nothing. So I don't know why whoever called it concealer, they lied to it. Anyways, we're going to color correct there. So I can help you with that one-on-one. So like the phone number I post here, that's to me. Y'all could text me and be like, hey, I need some help with these dark circles or whatever. I can help you. Okay. That's what I'm here for. So the contour on your nose, if you're a nose contour girl, I can show you a real quick trick. You take your contour with like a small brush like this one. I use the big brush, but if you're like not there yet, let's just go small. So small brush, if you see my light source creates that really thin white line, if you just hug that real lightly with your contour, just hug that line right there. The idea is that we have that really nice, come up into this shadow right there. This is the smudge brush. That's why having different brushes is nice. You can do different things. But see this super bright white line? That's how you're going to contour. So a lot of people do the contour, like the contour line so far apart, but you just want to hug that line as close as possible. Just bring those contour lines close, 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 close. And then when you blend it, it'll melt right into your skin and it'll blend. So that's a quick little nose contour trick. I don't know who nose contours, but if you do, then that's for you. Okay, so contour and brightening highlight. So highlight and contour. The next shade is our main highlight. You might call this foundation. But the idea is that all these shades together are our foundation. So when you comment the word match, I'll send you my color match form, and then I'll send you a thing and it'll say your main highlight, your brightening highlight, and your contour. So these are like the three main shades. So where I put my contour, the contour goes here. So that's dark. Bye. Have a good day. Thanks for being here, my friend. The light color is here inside of our scuba mask, scuba goggles. And then I contoured on the nose. That's totally optional, whatever. Now I'm going to add my main highlight shade, my foundation shade, whatever you want to call it. Hi, friend. Now I'm going to take, this is the 3D brush. I'm just using one brush for the whole face because you could do that. I mean, you can switch brushes, do whatever you want. It depends on the kind of coverage you want, but whenever, I wanted to show you guys this, whenever you're tapping into your makeup and you're like, how much do I use? This much. Drop it into there. If you have a fluffy brush, it's a little bit fluffier, a little bit bendier, you might have to press a little bit harder, but we're never digging. So if you have a brush like this, with the density, see how the bristles aren't bending? That's how much makeup you can pick up. Right there on the tips of the bristles. And then you just like tap it on. You can add more, like it's buildable. You won't need to add a whole lot. But what you'll see is that little bit of makeup gives you a really nice coverage. And then you can kind of go from there. When you see how much coverage you get from that little bit, you'll be like, oh, okay. Praise God that like I didn't get more, because holy bananas, that's really good coverage. So it's really, really nice. And it'll even your skin tone and it'll cancel out redness and stuff like that. So this is definitely great for anybody who has mature skin. Mature skin ladies, the older you are, the more I recommend this. I don't care if you're old as Methuselah and have 25,000 million wrinkles on your face. This is what you need because it won't settle and cake and crease. There's no alcohol in it. So it's not doing the thing where like it's staining your face and then drying and then cracking and all that jazz. So we are just, oh, I had some eye boogers. We got to fix it. I had the eye boogers. Eye boogers. We had an eye booger. There we go. Okay. So when we're pressing our makeup into our skin, it's just melting. There's no drying ingredient. So we just press, 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 melt, melt. You can use more if you want to. Ain't your mama. Do whatever you want. But whenever you start pressing this in, everything just kind of gives you a really beautiful, melty, blendy finish. And it's a lot easier than you think. Like when you first try it, you're like, oh, this is so new. But you'll see. So more makeup here, tapping on my jaw, and you just press your main shade or your foundation, whatever you want to call it, everywhere where you didn't put like a contour or a brightening highlight, and they just melt together. And it's just a boop, 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 like really fun application. And see how like where that contour is, I'm just kind of tapping over it. So like the brightening highlight is melting into my main shade, which is melting into my contour, and everything's just kind of melting in. There's no dragging. You don't have to drag your makeup around like a paintbrush. You're just pressing. And it's, drink your water, heifers. Around here we be hydrating. Hydrate. Okay, so press your makeup in really, really easy. Like you will be doing your makeup in 3 to 4 minutes. I've tried to come on here and do it in 3 to 4 minutes, but then I'm like, everybody shut up, don't talk to me. And I just have to like be quiet. And my social butterfly button doesn't turn off. So I can't not. So anyways, when you're by yourself and you're like, oh, I gotta get ready for work. Oh my gosh. Hi, Faith. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. I missed you too. I'm glad you are here, darling. Okay, so just pressing in my shades. Again, this is the modular palette, so I'm going to put my creams here, and then the bottom snaps on so that you have the 2 layers, and then you can take it off and put it on. So I'll show you that in a minute. So make sure you sign up for an account with me, and then you have to sign up for an account when you buy makeup, but then you'll start earning the points. So, and then I think you get like double the points or something on your first purchase. Are you able to match even though I've been matched by someone else before? Yeah, totally. I don't like to step on my Saint sister's toes. And so I always say like, you know, I feel like a consumer should be able to work with whoever they want to. So if you don't care for who you're working with, or perhaps they're not helping you enough or just whatever, I am absolutely willing to help. I just want to make sure that, you know, it's like I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, you're stealing my customer. You know what I mean? So like, but we don't, like, I don't have to tell nobody, but I'm just saying like, if you ever have questions and I know that you're not my customer, I might say, hey, make sure you talk to your artist. But no, you can totally, like, I try to do things the right way and like try to be super honest. But no, if you've been matched by someone else and you want to work with me, that's totally fine. Like as a consumer, I feel like do whatever you know what I mean? Imagine a glitter palette like the modular one, but in pink. Sarah, thank you. I've put it in a suggestion box. I don't know if they ever check the suggestion box, but Saint should listen to me. I got so many ideas, and we got ideas, and they don't, but it's fine. Whatever. We love you, Saint. It's fine. We love Saint. Okay, foundation, concealer, contour. Okay, so light coverage. It's not textury. It's not gross. It's not weird. It's not greasy. It don't feel like nothing. It don't feel heavy. It don't feel. It just feels like skin. Like it feels like a second skin. So it's very nice. You're not getting all the texture, but notice how it still like it cancels out the pink shade, the pink tones in my face. It gives me bright right here. It gives me dark right here. So now I have structure, dimension, which gives us youthfulness. Okay. Like, I know we're embracing our age. I'm 41. I'm here for it. Like, whoa, 41. But also, if I could like contour and like, whatever, why not? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Steffi. Aren't they so cool? So my best friend Tiffany does the custom press-ons. If y'all want custom press-ons, these are like 3 different sets. So she created these little watercolor flowers. This is a set, and then this was a different set, and I just kind of mixed them all together. But she does like any kind of nails you can imagine, and they're not expensive. Like some of them, they're actually like affordable for like the everyday woman. And she does a good job. You just brain dump your ideas to her and be like, I want Harry Potter or whatever. I don't know what y'all get. And then, or cats or whatever, and she'll do it for you. She's really good. Okay, so now I'm adding my bronzer. Foundation, concealer, contour, bronzer. The idea is dimension. And so where we have cool contour, like shadows, that goes like in those hollows for the shadows. I am beyond blessed to have survived this long. Girl, yes. Amen, sister. I'm proud of my age. I don't care. I'm not scared of it. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. He has given me life. I like it. So the nail glue that I use is the Macart. When Tiffany does your nails, I think this is the same brand she sends, but she'll send you like a nail glue thing. But I like the brush on. So I went on Amazon and got the same brand. I've tried the other brands like the OPI nail glue and the Glamnetic, and the Macart is the one that works the best. Sometimes the cheap stuff is just the better stuff. Anyways, that's what I use. Bye, Joy Marie. Okay. Yes, thank you. If you comment match, my color match form, I'll send it to you in your DM. So just comment match, and then I'll tell you what shades to get. Okay, so cool, contour, warm, bronzer. So where we have light versus dark for dimension, we're also going to do cool versus warm. So with the contour, it kind of goes here in those hollows, and we're creating shadows and making it look like we are snatched, right? The bronzer is like from the sun. So the sun falls down from the sky on the high points of your cheeks. So the sun lands on those high points. Contour goes in. The sun doesn't touch here. I feel like I'm on the Lion King. The sun doesn't go here in these areas. The sun falls from the top. So the sun can't reach that. So this is where it's cool and gray and ashy, but it lands on the top. So we're going to take our bronzer. Did I miss a spot? Hold on a minute. I got to touch up. The bronzer is going to go on that high point. So contour here, bronzer goes up here on the cheek. The contour goes in the cheek, right? So this is where the sun would hit and kind of land. So high points of the cheeks, and you just kind of press it in. You don't got to swirl and swipe and drag and yank across your skin. Just press it. It's a cream. It will melt. Y'all seen that show Forged in Fire? And they're like, they have to create knives, and they have to like follow this challenge, and they're like, make it this long and this big. And then the guy, oh, he's super cute. I don't know what his accent is. He Filipino? I'm not sure. But then he examines the blade and he goes, your blade, it will kill. And I'm like, your makeup, it will melt. I'm stupid. It's fine. Okay, so bronzer, just add some warmth where you want like a faux tan. Whatever the light touches is our land. It's totally Lion King, right? We're silly. Okay, foundation, concealer, contour, bronzer, blush. Let's do some blush. Y'all, there's like 87 blushes I don't know if it's something like that, to choose from. Have fun with it. Choose something that is pretty to you. Some of these shades look darker than they are, and they look scarier than they are. So let's try this one, for instance. This is Princess Bubblegum. And a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that's really Barbie. Like, that's really pink. No, it ain't. Stop it. This is like Princess Bubblegum. Tappy, tap, tap. Tappy, tap, tap. She's really sheer and pretty. But look, just a little dabble. Do ya? Look. See? She's real pretty. She's real light. You can build her up, but you really don't need to. Like, she gives a nice little finish. Nice little pinkness. You can use these as lip. They're called lip and cheek shades. So you can use them on the lips. Use them on the cheeks. I don't care. I'm not your mama. Do whatever you want. They're not so crazy. They're not so crazy at all. Another one of my favorites is Royal, which a lot of people are like, oh my God. This is Royal. She's a lip and cheek shade, but she's very sheer. So when you see the dark and you're like, oh, what am I doing? Look. That's that crazy dark royal color. See, she's not that bad. See what I mean? She's actually real pretty. And so when you start adding the cool and the warm and the light and the dark and then the pink and you start to really get this really beautiful finish, but you ain't used a lot of makeup and you look like you're wearing more makeup than you actually are. Like, you don't need, everybody's like, I need full coverage. No, I'm telling you, you won't, but it's fine. So really beautiful coverage. I've used one brush, just kind of like tap everything on. This is the modular palette again, so you can use your points to get this for free, or you can use your points towards free makeup, the lip gloss, the new lip and cheek color. There's travel bags. So like if y'all want to see pictures of anything in the loyalty shop, like just log into your account, go to the loyalty shop, or I can send them to you, whatever. I like Sunshine State. She's a really pretty shimmer. Put her on your cheeks, put her on your lips. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm not your mama. These colors also, you guys can use them on your lids. So like if you just want to tap a little bit of that pink on your, do whatever you want. Like, they're very versatile and you don't need a lot for any one area, and you'll feel like everything just kind of comes together. It all melts really pretty. Let's add Illuminator. I like Illuminator because it kind of adds like a pop on the high point of your cheekbone. It kind of looks like it's sharp. So Illuminator on your cheekbone will make it look a little sharper and kind of catch the glow. So it reflects and it helps to just kind of bring that forward a little bit. What is this one? Is this one glow? Hold on. Yeah, I don't want that one. I want this one. Do I want glow or do I want... Ah! I've been dropping stuff over her. This one's honey. So the illuminators, they look different colors online, and they are, but it's just the hue of the shimmer. It's not necessarily the color. So here's the honey. See how she looks a little yellow? But whenever you pop her on the high point of a cheekbone, see how it's just a slight hue. It's not actually like a color. See, she just catches the light real perfect. Just tap it. I use my fingers because it just like melts it in. Like, you see what I mean? Just, oh. And then you can cheat and take a little bit right here on the boob of your nose and go boop, like right there, and then kind of up the middle. And it kind of makes your situation look nice and sharp and like structured and really pretty. And you can take some right here. Or if you're wearing like a low cut outfit or like a tank top for summer or whatever, put a little bit on your collarbones and make it like glow and make your collarbone stick it. Oh, look at, oh, see, like right there. Oh, look at my, and it's like sexy, whatever. Do whatever you want. Anyway, so that's the modular palette. So this, I have the creams on one level, add whatever you want, color correctors, another, I don't do whatever. And then the second layer of the modular palette, I usually do like powders on one, creams on the other, just to keep them separate. Because if you drop it and the powders go everywhere, at least if you have them separated, you're less likely to get the powders in your creams. But on the second level of our modular palette, I can put like my setting powder. So if we use our setting powder, this is where the modular palette is really cool, because when you open it and you have both levels there, when you have both levels, you can actually, when you have the mirror open this way, take the bottom level off, put it on top, and so now you have that level and the mirror. So, excuse me, setting powder, tappy tap, tappy tap here. We're just tapping, just a tapping, tappy tap, tappy tap, tappy tap, tap, tappy tap. See, I use this just in my T-zone, but a lot of people ask, well, with cream makeup, do you need setting powder? No. I mean, it's really a preference thing, but cream makeup is intended to be glowy, but it ain't greasy. Like, it ain't like, I thought it was going to be like, there's going to be an oil spill. Like, it's ridiculous, but it's actually really pretty and glowy. And so then when you put the powder, like right here in the T-zone, it adds just a little bit more dimension. So dimension comes from the contrast. So cool, warm, light, dark, glowy, matte. It's really, really fun. And then kind of like, do whatever you want. Like, it's very, very preference. Okay, so then let's do a quick eyeshadow. And yes, you can do eyeshadows quickly. I'm going to pick some colors. I'm going to do Lullaby. I should get colors I don't really use that much. Let's see, Lullaby. What is this one? Soulmate. We'll do Soulmate. For sure we need Drift. Y'all know we need Drift because I can't live without Drift. This is the Drift. And then we need like oh, that one would be pretty. Let's just throw a couple. We'll throw a couple different ones in here. What's this one? Butterscotch and Philly. These are probably some of my favorites. Okay, if you're a neutral girl, try these. This is going to be really, really fun. Take my eyeshadow brush. So just a regular eyeshadow brush, a little bit fluffy. Take a base shade like I would do. Let's do Lullaby. She's like a little mauvey purplish. And let's dust her on the lid. So we're going to dust her on the lid under the crease. And then if you have a hooded eye, just bring it up. Bring it up on the hood a little bit. Bring it up there, girl. Tappy tap, right? And then tappy tap, tappy tap. Really lightly, like, see when I'm sweeping across my eye, I'm not jamming. Where if you sweep it across your eye, don't press. And make sure all the pigment is off your brush. Like, make sure you've tapped it all off before so that you don't get the eyeshadow flying everywhere. But really, we just want to kind of, like, press a little bit and light sweepies, okay? So that's Lullaby. And then, I guess we don't need Butterscotch. We'll just do, let's just do Philly. So Lullaby, Philly is this really pretty brown color. Now, this is, it's neutral, but I know it's still dark, and you're like, oh, I don't know. Tappy tap, tappy tap on the edge of your brush. And then just right here in the outer corner, just kind of tap it. So all that pigment goes right there, right? See, it's not that scary. And then you just kind of lightly tap around it, and then you kind of spread it just a little bit. So we're like kind of blending out, but all the pigment is, it's just like the residue that's left over. So see how it's really kind of like soft and not so sharp. Oh, drink your water, heifers. Drink your water. That's a 15-minute timer. So tappy tap, tappy tap, tappy tap. And that's that dark shade. So I did Lullaby on the base, like as my base color. And then Philly for the outer corners. And then we're going to do, let's do Soulmate. Soulmate is one of my favorites. She looks really pink online, but she's really, she ain't super like Barbie. You know what I mean? This is Soulmate. I'm keeping her under the crease on the inner half of the lid, just kind of like tapping her. Or you can use your finger, whatever you want. I'm not your mama. See, that little bit of shimmer kind of brightens it a little bit. Just right here, under the crease, inner half of the lid. And just kind of lightly dusty, dusty, sweepy. Use your fluffy brush to kind of bring those together. See, like a really light blend. Nothing is super harsh, right? And then Drift, she's my favorite. Drift, my favorite one. She'll give you a nice pop. Boop. Boop, boop, right now. Eye boogers. And then up onto the lid, kind of like dusting into that shimmer color. That's why, this is why I like 4 colors. Like, I think 4 colors is nice. You can use more, you can use less, whatever. But this is why I think 4 is great because it creates just enough of like a contrast and just enough drama where it's interesting. And then, you know, you can do this with any color combo. I'm just sweeping like the residue that's left over my brush. I'm just sweeping my bottom lashes so that I don't feel the need for that under eyeliner, but it still creates a little bit of drama for you. Anyways, so eyeshadows, and you can do a zillion eyeshadows. You can do 2 eyeshadows. Like, I don't care. I'm not your mama. But see, like, however many you want. But these modular palettes you get with your points. So make sure when you shop, oh, and you can refer friends too. Like, if your friends use your link to shop, like, oh, thank you. She said, oh, I got called out. The timer went off. I didn't drink my water. Thank you. And then, excuse me, at the very end, I like to take this blush and bronzer brush and just kind of press. You can use it. I know it's weird because you're like cream makeup and like dusty like a powder. Yup. I'm telling you. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, comment match, get your shades. I'll tell you what shades to get, help you build a palette, and help you, like, I'll put together some eyeshadow combos for you. Also, if you have eyeshadows that you are wanting to use or that you're like, I have these colors, but I don't know how to use them. I'll help you learn how to use them in a way that's like every day, and so you won't look like a clown, you know what I mean? And so you'll feel really confident in it. So I'll do a whole video. I can name it after you to be really fun. So yeah, I think this was a really great neutral combo. So if you're a neutral girl, but you kind of want to step out a little bit, add the Soulmate. This Lullaby, Philly, Soulmate, Drift. That's really pretty. I like it. Anyways, comment match to get your shades. And text me directly if you have questions. Like, you can just email me a picture and be like, hey girl, I need color correction here, or whatever. Like, how's your mama's name? Steffi, is it so pretty? It's very neutral, and that Soulmate looks really pink, but she's not. I promise these colors look crazy online. I try to tell them, but nobody listens to me, so it's fine. Hey, Susie, check your DMs, because I have Instagram trained, so it should send you my color match form right away. And then you just upload a selfie, and I'll look at all the things and send you some shades over, and then you can build your own palette. You choose what you want to build. And there's different size palettes, too, like your little baby palettes. It's just a baby, like little baby, like small. You can get like big palettes. You can use your loyalty points to get the modular palette that comes apart, like whatever you want. Have fun with it. Just have fun. Don't follow the trends. Follow your confidence, like whatever makes you happy. You know what I mean? All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and let me know what I can do for you. Thank you. Love you. Bye.